Hells Angels. Maybe the name started with a movie, or a little later, with a World War II bomber squadron operating out of England. When that war was finally over, some of the old crew members returned home to Southern California, where they worked factories and steel mills by day and customized motorcycles by night. Civilian life was pretty dull after the air wars of Europe, and one way of escaping the boredom were weekend runs on those newly chopped Harleys, where the squadron's memory could live on. But first, there was some serious 4th of July racing in a dusty farm town called Hollister.
Peace, but not quiet, was restored to Hollister, California today after 36 hours of turmoil created by close to 750 visiting motorcyclists, many of them unemployed returning servicemen. Police said the motorcyclists turned the city's main street into a speed and stunt area as others roared through this little central California valley town of 4,800 people. 32 special officers were called to help the 7-man city force quell the disturbance. At least 50 persons have been injured and 38 arrests have been made. Authorities estimated the invaders numbered close to 4,000, all part of a 3-day so-called gypsy tour, flat race and hill climb motorcycle event. Trouble started late Friday when cyclists all but took over the town. A hopeful city councilman told this reporter that the caravan is expected to depart
Those
today.
few days in Hollister caught the whole country's attention. 6 years later, in 1953, Stanley Kramer made a movie about that now infamous weekend and brought the first motorcycle outlaw to Hollywood.
Now hit the road. I mean right now, get going.
We want to watch the thrilling races, Daddy.
One more cute remark and you won't be riding any sickles.
Where are you going when you leave here?
Now listen, you don't go any one special place. That's cornball style. You just go.
Hello! What you doing tonight? Hey! Hiya, sweetheart. Come on, get up, you big hero.
Movies. Like a lot of us, this is where we got our first impressions about the Hells Angels. But it wasn't until January of 1981, on a cool San Francisco night, we happened to meet a Hells Angel who'd been in the club since the early 60s. Later that evening, he told us that the Angels had been working for years on a real motorcycle movie. And this time, they were going to tell their own story, their own way.